So this is an update to the video you're about to watch. So I was going to put a video out and then the story broke. So in the video, I'm going to talk about a con and stuff. Well, we can talk about it now. So Vic was going to be invited back to Kameha, which is the very big Dragon Ball only con. And he was going to go back. If you remember, not that long ago, they came out and said, Vic is no longer invited. And that's all they said. Well, now we know why that happened. He was originally still going to be allowed there. But it turns out Broke Chair Shane, Chris Sabat, Monica Rial, and their errand boy, Ron Toy, who did the emailing, put massive amounts of pressure on the con and told them, if you don't disinvite Vic, we're not going. Do you hear that? They're not going to go because Vic's going. So what do? They get rid of Vic. And then it turns out, according to Nick, that they had a change of heart. And they were going to invite Vic back to the convention. But for hours, Monica and Chris, the voice of Vegeta, who I guess is a big player in all of this, but is staying in the shadows, harassed the con owner for hours nonstop through text messaging of all things, which is going to come back to bite them in the ass. So because of them, the con owner broke and is not going to invite Vic. So Chris Sabat, the second-rate Vegeta, who I've never liked as Vegeta, by the way, your big raspy voice doesn't fit him. I think Brian Drummond was very much more superior than you, and I don't think you even hold. You're not even qualified to hold the crap of the Japanese voice. You have the same voice for every character you do. Every character you do has that raspy voice. You have no talent. And it shows your insecurity that you were going to go and do this. And just like in his video where he got mad, this is for the fans. You didn't even have to associate with Vic. Where do you even have to sit by him? And you're going to ruin that for people? It's disgusting. I'm so glad that I'm a Japanese fan of that show. Because this is for the fans, and you guys are just jerks and jokes. And this is going to come back on you. I promise. This is going to be a huge blowback. I wish they would redub everything with you guys out of it. So there you go. Chris Sabat, King Snake. King Snake. It's disgusting, isn't it? Anyway, enjoy the rest of the video. I'm glad I could bring you this update. I will bring more on it as the details emerge. Thank you.
4 days ago, did an interesting conversation. Yeah, he's the owner of Kameha's gotten a lot of pressure. What do you mean pressure? Rial and Sabat. Rial and Sabat interfering again. You think we can't show malice on this, you idiots?
All right, so there's been some developments over the past couple of days. There's also going to be a really big announcement soon. I can't say anything, but it should make a lot of people pretty happy. However, there has been some fun stuff to talk about, particularly with Monica, which we'll get to in a minute. But I wanted to go over a couple of things that have come out that I thought were interesting first. So coming from Ghost Shell, Rooster Teeth has put out some job positions, and it looks like one of them is a paralegal. And it's funny that this comes after we know papers have gone out. Ron Toy has talked about he's been served a paper where he's told don't delete anything. So that's the beginning. And it just shows him and Monica have been going crazy. We're going to look at that. It's really humorous. And they're still going crazy. It's like, well, you know you're going to have to go to court now. You were just told not to delete anything, and you're still going crazy. Rooster Teeth, I think, got some stuff as well, considering that they've put 4 days, well, now 5 days ago, they put out job descriptions: paid and email marketing intern, information technology intern, public relations intern. This comes from Ghost Shell at Ghost Shell Zen. And if you take a look here, paralegal is one of them. Got the job descriptions here. JD from a respected law school, 2+ years of experience in transactional work, ideally including some intellectual property matters. Excellent drafting, negotiation, communication, written and verbal, interpersonal and organizational skills are also a must. The business and legal affairs department works as a legal team in a highly collaborative manner. The ideal candidate will have a cooperative, positive, team-oriented spirit. So you can see here, this is quite funny that this is posted after we know for a fact that Ron Toy got papers, and now Rooster Teeth is looking for a paralegal. So this kind of hints that they did indeed get some papers and they got served. So this is going to get real interesting. This is not going to be a quick process. We have to do a lot of things, but this is a start. We know people are getting them. The person I really want to see get served is Mars Girl, who I think did. I think she got the same papers that Ron Toy got that said, don't delete any of your tweets involving Vic. And that is why I think she blocked everybody, because it's like, shit's getting real now. She thought she could just run around and do what she wants, but she came to the junkyard and a bunch of hungry dogs started baring their teeth. She never knew how to handle this. She never knew how to handle this because she's used to her Channel Awesome influence days where she could run around and just do whatever she wanted because Channel Awesome was at the top of the food chain. Now they're in the garbage, just rolling around in a toilet like a poop, going down into the drain. That's where all her influence was. And now she's been starting to get it back, but lo and behold, reality slapped her right across the face, and it's a very beautiful thing. Of course, what do you expect from people that have these kind of talking points? Listen to this. But it's innocent until proven guilty. Why are you so against the court? The answer from a kick vicar. I have said it before and I will say it again. In court, nobody wins. Let's look at the what if outcome and why court will still cause a giant divide. If Vic is found innocent, people like Monica and Jamie will get harassed out of the hoo-ha and will have to live their life with so much trauma for years to the point where it will affect their lives forever. Also, people will fear getting sued by him because, well, harassment is scary. So is a lawsuit. Meanwhile, if Vic is found guilty in court, he won't be able to get any of his jobs back. It will ruin his life and career forever. He will also have to prove 30 women are lying while under oath. And if just one story is proven true, he will be found guilty. Court is scary, so burn that man's life to the ground. What a terrible set of stuff here. So I really like this. So if Vic is found innocent, Monica and Jamie will be they will have to live in shame for the rest of their life. Good. You shouldn't be able to just make up lies on someone and get away with it scot-free. Okay. And the fear of getting sued by him, they're already getting sued by him, so that's irrelevant. Number 2, 30 women? No. A lot of these were allegations from, well, one time I heard this story from a buddy who was hanging out with this guy who knew this person that was in an elevator, but knew the guy in the elevator that talked to this woman who said Vic hugged her and grabbed her ass. Like, that's the majority of these stories, so that doesn't work either. And then him being found guilty and then it'll ruin his life. His life is already ruined. Even if he were to be found innocent, let's just say some magical dragon gathered through 7 Dragon Balls appeared, and you asked that dragon to, show all the evidence to everybody, make it loud and clear that he's innocent and not guilty. That's not going to get away from that. This is already installed in people's minds, and it will never leave him alone. Like, this is going to follow him forever. His career is, for the most part, likely done. I'm sure he's still going to get jobs. I know 2 projects he's going to be working on, and and that's good. But it's likely he's never going to work for Funimation again or Rooster Teeth. And not working for Funimation is a big deal because Funimation pretty much dubs all of the anime in America now. They're like the kings of anime. So, you know, I think he will still find work, particularly in the LA area, but most of the anime is dubbed out of Texas. So it's an unfortunate thing, and it's all thanks to a lot of collusion and conspiracy, and hopefully it will all come out in court. So the next thing that was going on was this Karma guy. I'm Karma. I'm here to take what you owe for the damage you did. Feel free to block me or flag me. I have plenty of accounts, and then even if you manage to get all of them, I have your address. I could also start sending you mail or just swing by. Best to pay up, and I move on. Now, this I don't condone at all. You can see Jamie Marchi freaking out here. Tags the FBI. What happens now? What are we going to do? Do we have to deal with these extremists? You could just get off Twitter. I'm just saying. I'm defending you here, though. I don't think... like, this is cool at all. Don't do this. Like, you make us look bad, okay? I know you think you're getting some kind of vigilante justice or whatever. Just sit back and just let this play out, please. Don't go bothering these people like this. This is not cool. I don't condone this at all. I just wanted to put that out there. Like, just don't do this. Now, if you want to debate somebody or, you know, ask some questions to them, I don't think there's anything wrong with that, because I don't think criticism is harassment. This right here, though, is full harassment. Don't do this. And from what I understand, that account has been deleted or banned. I'm not sure, but that's a good thing. You make us all look bad when you do stuff like that. You make Vic look bad. You make the people defending him look bad. You make me look bad. You make Tug look bad. You make Hero look bad. Senpai. Everybody looks bad when you do that. So don't do that. Let's just have fun. Like, we can, when we see dumb tweets like this from Ron, where he says, comments about me getting bent over, soy boy, cuck, defamation. His words lead to additional harassment. Data showed spikes in my social media or after his videos or tweets. I am not represented in his state, but yet I will be soon. So this is just a random argument that was going on because literally Ron and Monica can't stop themselves. Now what's fun about this is they just keep on going. It's like, you know, they got to have the last word or something. It's really strange. So they just are pretty much arguing about Nick and stuff and getting mad. Ron's, or actually Mr. Real is, you know, mad and talking about how Nick should just leave him alone, even though he runs his mouth all day long on Twitter, like runs it all day long. And it's like, dude, if you just like stop saying stupid stuff or getting mad about the soy boy stuff, like he literally talks about this all the time. Like, I think you probably would get left alone, but you keep pushing the needle, man. And here's where things get really weird. This is where things are really weird. So whoever she was talking to, I feel like they deleted their tweets. I can't find them. So this is a little out of context, but I'm guessing it had to do something with Monica being with another person or something. I don't know. It's the stuff that she said, though, that's just mind-blowingly weird and gross. Who says this? Like, all right, so I guess you missed the memo. Women took that word back. It doesn't insult us anymore. In fact, it's more like a badge of honor. Isn't it your bedtime? So I'm guessing somebody called her an SLUT. I wouldn't call that a badge of honor. Yeah, I don't know about that one. But here's where here's the really weird one. And by the way, I'm monogamous, so I'm a total slut for Ron. We have a healthy sex life, amazing sex life. Have fun with your sock. What? Who says this? Like, where was where was your filter? Like, it's just like, it's like, did you think maybe this would be a mistake to put on Twitter right here? What are you thinking here? This is weird. That's gross. And number one, like, I've always had this theory, right? Like, people that boast about something like this and talk about it usually aren't having it. You know, if they're saying, you know, I'm getting laid by all these women. They probably aren't getting laid by anybody. Or, you know, if they're running around saying, you know, I got a 9-foot penis. Probably really small. Point is, people that really boast about things are usually liars. And I think the fact that Ron is running around so self-conscious about being called a beta and all this stuff, and she's in here trying to damage control, tells me that they probably have a really messed up, absolutely almost no sex life. Like, this is all speculation, but I'm just going off what I know from life experience, is that people that act like this, usually that's a damage control thing. But the reactions here are beautiful. People throwing gross things. She's like talking about how good Ron looks. Let's go to Ron's picture real quick. I feel like this picture of him and Monica is really old too. But it's like, ew. Ew. So anyway, this was pretty fun, huh? I thought that this would be a fun way to end it. But anyway, this is just a quick update. So we know that papers have gone out. Ron Toy has been served. Rooster Teeth is getting a legal team together. We haven't heard anything from Funimation yet, and we probably won't unless somebody discovers job postings. And we know that there are some people running around like Karma. Don't do that. And Monica and Ron have a very strange, insecure sex life, possibly. It's an interesting world, huh? In the Kick Vic life. Anyway, I will let you know when that announcement is made, if it's coming out. Just waiting for the details, and that's pretty much it for today. I might have a video up later, I'm not sure, but in any case, thanks for watching. Make sure you're still subscribed. Make sure you hit the notification bell. Check out the links in the description, and I'll see all of you on the next one. Peace.